So guys, Pranav is with us today, and he has done his undergrad in business management from Pune University and postgrad in HR from UK, and that is Manchester Met.
Yeah.
So he has also done his MBA in marketing, and he is the founder and MD of AideWiser Soltech, which is a recruitment company. So he has 10 years of experience in training, sales, interviewing, consulting, and you are also a poet, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
many more things.
Yeah.
So, over to you, Pranav, and
Yeah.
let us know about your journey, please.
Yeah, sure. First of all, Jyoti, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to come front and talk to your youth as well. I'm really thankful to JenNext mentors for bringing me here online, talking to the
The
youth
pleasure is
of
ours.
this country. Yeah, and talking to the youth of this country is always what I look forward to and I like, because that is the we will say that's the energy of our country. India is the country of highest number of youth and of stuff. So yeah, we all are on the same bridge to walk together and bring the nation on the front line. Talking about my journey, yeah, so I stepped out of my hometown when I was 15 and then pursued my education in commerce background from Pune University, like 12th, and then graduation in business management. After that, I thought of doing my post graduation. I thought, like, I did business management, and then I figured out that people is what I'm more intended to. I want to work directly for people, with people, kind of stuff. Then there are a couple of things wherein you get in touch with people on a day-to-day basis. Either it's sales or it's human resource management. So if I had been part of either computer science student or kind of stuff, I would have been spending my time on system, which I never wanted, and that's what made me choose HR. Another, yeah, I did HR and then came back to India, with all the skills I learned from the Manchester Metropolitan University, my life in the UK. And after coming here, I worked with different organizations. First, I started with US IT recruitment. Then I was just talking to a friend of mine, and then I was just making some complaints. It's like this. It's not like here. Here it's not like that. In the West, life is different. Blah blah blah. And it's very easy to complain, Pranav. If you want to bring that change in this country, work in this country, work for this country. Even if one person you talk to does something which brings a small change, even in the life of 10, 15 people, you have done something. It's very easy just to sit back, relax, and complain. And that made me, I want to create that impact. And then I found out that the first reason which people talk about is unemployment everywhere. Then I started working with an organization called Unnati Foundation, and wherein, with my stint in 2.5 years, we trained and placed more than 5,000 people in that 2 years' time, and gave them the first job. Wherein,
Oh,
people should not say that there is unemployment. Today also, I say there is no unemployment. There is voluntary unemployment. Like, there are jobs available.
hmm.
People don't want to take them up. That is one of the challenges, of course. Yeah.
That's
And
right.
then I moved on to kind of profile of sales as well, when I thought that I should explore other strengths of mine, that what I can do, what I can sell. And then I went into IT sales, wherein used to talk to the training institutes and promote our ERP kind of services. And then
Hmm.
after COVID hit us, then I was like, yeah, my job was quite challenging kind of stuff. And then I thought of, instead of that, let us take the risk. This is the right time. And nowadays with technology, it has become so easy. Everything is at your tip of your fingers kind of stuff. And then me, along with my couple of friends, started we thought of starting business, and we established AideWiser Soltech last year, almost 14, 15 months of operations now. And then
Okay.
predominantly we have been working in recruitment consulting, right from freshers to experienced people, and IT and non-IT, both this, like all these four segments kind of stuff. So this is how it has been, so far last, like 10 years of right from graduation to till today.
Okay. So, why did you choose UK as the country for studies?
So basically, there are two different things. One part is emotional part of it, and other was what I wanted actually to study. So let us talk about the first part of it. It's a very long story. When I was 7 years old, my neighbor used to, call his. He was in London. He used to call his parents, and his mom always they used to come to my home to speak on the telephone. That was a time where only one or two houses in this entire colony used to have telephone kind of stuff. Fortunately, we had one. And then every time, auntie used to ask him, "What's the time?" I'm like, why you ask him? It's right. The watch is right in front of you. Clock is there. It's 7 o'clock. Why you go to ask him? And then he used to tell something like, like, how can I tell different time? That's what made me like, I have to go somewhere wherein, I want to be in a different time zone, wherein time is different kind of stuff. I was just 7 years old, tender age, and that was in my mind. And then I kept, the only thing I knew was London has different time. So it began from there. And then I was like, yeah, we have
Okay.
to go, we have to go. Then after 10th, I was, my parents were not ready because I was quite small and everything. Then after graduation, I got scholarship from Manchester Metropolitan. And then meanwhile, I like when I was trying for MBA, CAT exams kind of stuff, somebody told me about IELTS and or scholarships in the
Mm.
UK. Then yeah. So to continue, yeah, that's what I used to hear. And then I was like, I wanted to go. Then my uncle told me that in the UK, people just don't go like that. They choose the university depending on what they want to study. And then the real hunt started. What exactly we want from life and what exactly we want.
So how
And
did you choose HR at that time,
that's
Pranav?
what that I'm coming to that. Yeah. So basically, I surfed a lot, and then there were different combinations for what all you study. In different university had different modules and subjects to choose from. And then the one which I really wanted, which really attracted me, was one with Manchester Metropolitan University because they had business psychology as well, part of human resources.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yes, this is the one worth exploring. And then, yeah, being a student, that was the university who offered me higher scholarship as well. And then I was like, yeah, this goes like a very good combination, good scholarship and good modules as well. And apart from that, they also had a chance that you can be a coach and mentor as well. Like we had an option, if you want, you can acquire that certification too. And that made me choose Manchester Metropolitan in the UK as I could
That's
complete
like a
human
teacher
resources.
assistantship. Hmm.
Yes, yes, yeah. And then
Okay.
that's where I, that's why I did the human resource management, wherein I can study business psychology as well. And I chose that program.
Okay. Okay. So you felt that you made a right choice after going there?
Of course. Yes, yes, yes. Again, there are two different things which I would say. It's all about thought process. One can always keep complaining, oh, I did this didn't happen, that didn't happen. And the other part is what all we achieved and what all we got. So I not only compare what I got from a degree, what kind of jobs I got from that, what was the package offered. I always see
Hmm.
what as a person I had changed. What I was before going, what I learned from there. And now I have friends
Hmm.
across the globe, and I was completely independent in your own country, in your own state is different story. Like everybody speaks the same language.
Hmm.
You have no other discrimination to go to face and kind of stuff. Of course, it was not a lot in the foreign country as well, but it's always there. Some kind of thing. What will happen? Everybody used to be worried. Like, dude, you're going there, but and like there were other some of the small things like challenges. Like before I went, there was some
Hmm.
mishaps, and then family was not ready. But despite all that, I want to go. I want to go. You do whatever you want. They're like,
Okay.
we will take your passport back. I like, no, I'll get another passport, but I will go. So yeah, that's, but after that, every day I found it as a learning. Every day I learned something new. Every day was a new challenge and something to overcome that. Doing part-time job was something I got introduced to, which I never did. It was like throughout my
Hmm.
graduation, I was dependent on my parents. And then it taught me that you can make your own bread. I had seen friends who were like, who used to worry and who used to wait for that, week to finish so they get their paycheck. And then like Saturday,
Hmm.
Sunday, they party like anything, and Monday they're back to work. kind of stuff. So in
Mm.
a different culture, altogether different culture, different lifestyle is what I got exposed to, and it made me think differently. And like, what my thoughts were before I went and what my thoughts were after I came back has definitely changed. And starting a business was something I thought there. Before that, I don't have a business background at all. And like my parents and my even grandparents, they used to do service in government sector kind of stuff. I'm the first in my entire clan to start own business, startup kind of stuff. And then I strongly feel if I had not been to the UK, I wouldn't have understood this taking risk, because throughout till I do my post graduation and then do my jobs, I would have been dependent on my parents itself. So that plays very important role in today's life, because I have seen that people do so many things just to be self-dependent. People do so
Mm.
many things. They take risk, and I met people who gave up on their jobs, started businesses, and I got a number of connections, kind of stuff. So that was one of the most advantageous part of studying abroad,
Mm.
I would say.
So, what is the best part of studying in UK?
First of all, you get to meet so many people,
Mm.
so different culture. That really helps you to know where you stand. Every day is like a kind of competition. You introspect. That's very important. Unless you introspect, I would say it happens everywhere across the globe. Wherever you go, outside. Once you are outside, you really understand who are your people, who are not your people, who actually every day how it works. Like I did internships when I was working in the UK. Some 3-4 internships I did, and apart from that, I always used to do some other part-time job. The different kind
Mm.
of people you meet, you learn something new.
So,
So
this
that
is the thing,
exposure is
the
important.
main difference in between the Indian studies and the UK studies, right?
Correct,
Abroad
correct,
studies.
yeah. When it comes to studies, the important I'm talking about back in 2010, 2011, like in India, the schools and colleges still used to happen with green board and chalks. So when I went to the UK, everything used to happen on PowerPoint presentations, and
Mm.
I only had one ID card, which was everything for me. That was my entry card, that was my ID card, that was my ATM card. So we used to
Yes.
top up in our card. So it was so exciting to see something altogether different. Now most of these things are in India as well. So
Yes.
you can't differentiate that. We didn't have this LMS kind of stuff. We always referred our books, go to the library, read your books, or something on Google was also not as great as today it is. Like only limited stuff we used to get on Google that time. So going there and accessing everything, like they had their own open library, open sources kind of stuff, and you had your smart card that does everything. Like we didn't have
Mm.
attendance as such. We used to swipe in, and that was attendance. Everything, like the classes used to happen on like PowerPoint presentation, or sometime we used to have even video conferencing, and that video conference, like WhatsApp call and had started. Like that was a very new thing. Skype and all was
Yeah. So,
predominant in that time.
Pranav, yeah. So, the experiences you have shared, right? So, would you suggest our students to study abroad? UK,
100%.
Canada, US,
Yes.
anywhere. But what do you say?
Yeah, I would 100% say, if somebody comes to me and asks the opinion, shall I study here or go abroad? I would say go abroad any day. It's not just about the degree you acquire, it's all about what you learn, what person you become. By end of the day, that's
Hmm.
matter. Like degree, like so many people are there who studied something and did something else, right? So
Hmm.
the degree by
Right.
end of the day is just one of the reasons to start your career. But what actually makes you is the exposure which you get when you go abroad, when you study abroad, the people you meet, the experiences you listen and you learn from your own experiences is what you actually get a lot more. And even I think the view goes like that. When you are at some other land, you are with that mindset. I am here, I have spent a lot of money, I must take something, go
Hmm.
back home. When you're here, like हाँ ऐसा ही चल रहा है जैसा चल रहा है बस पहले ग्रेजुएशन किया तो पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन करना है. So that is bound, that's human. I won't say it's problem, it's human psychology. It happens like that. वो घर की मुर्गी दाल बराबर का टाइप होता है. So when you go, you learn a lot, I would say. Yeah.
Okay. So tell us about the startup, the
Yeah.
company you. Yeah.
Correct. Yeah, I would like to tell that as well. So we started some 15 months back. Four friends came together who said that
Mm-hmm.
we all will come together, work as freelancers, and create something, some new kind of stuff. since the day we discussed our idea till we started up was a period of a month or something. 3 of them dropped.
Okay.
I was the only
Oh.
one. I was like, yes, I
Oh.
will go ahead. Now, once it's decided, it's decided. Come what may, there is no going back. And I think that's what a startup requires, dedication. And not only dedication, you have to be consistent with what you are doing. That's very important. And then, yeah, then, my wife and a friend of mine, Maruti Revankar, Ponima Joshi, Bansodi, my wife, those are the two strong pillars who make me run this startup on a day-to-day basis. There are challenges every day, but we have solutions to half of them. And if not, if we don't have solutions right now, we are very sure that we have solutions for that as well. That confidence, once you get that confidence from your peers, it's very easy to go up and start up, start your own business. Recruitment as an industry is a very big market, and the competition is very huge. And technology has played a very vital role when it comes to recruitment. Like, I feel gone are those days where job portal only gives you a job. Now even a LinkedIn message can offer you a job. It's as easy as that. So many of people have been reached out via LinkedIn. They don't even apply to job. They just put it open to work, and somebody views their profile,
Yes.
somebody gets in touch. So job market as a whole has changed. The ATS are there in nowadays in Indian companies
So
like
this is a different way what you are following for recruitment,
yes,
right?
correct. Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes. So we are not dependent on platforms, like job portals as such. We leverage social media marketing and digital marketing to source our candidates, and that has been working really great. Thanks to my digital marketing team, to be very frank, they are really awesome. They come up with some super ideas. Every day they have schedule and they go with that, and that's what makes people know what's happening around. If someday we don't post, there are people who ping me, hey, I didn't see your post today. So that means people are watching, and that's what keeps me going, keeps the entire team going. That with that same spirit and zeal. Now I was alone when I started as operations. I was the only one who used to look into daily operations, and then there were other people like Maruti or Ponima. There were people who used to support us and when required. Today we are a team of 15 people. So today we are a team
That's
of
great.
15 people. So in say I would say, yeah, one person per month you can say we have added, because 15 months of operation, a team of 15. But last 3-4 months we have really made a very good progress, and people are really dedicated. They give their entire heart and hard work to this organization. And the only thing is, I always tell them that it's all about making impact. If something you do doesn't create impact, do not waste your energy on that. It's very, I only two things I focus on when we have business discussion, me and of course my counterparts in my organization as well. Impact and energies, these are the two things we focus on. And we have seen, if we have that motive of bringing some impact, give job to that one person who is looking for it, or give candidate to the client who is actually looking for a candidate, and for so long he has not got one. Create that impact, and you will use the right energy to get that done. So I think with this philosophy we have been progressing, and we are getting very good response. So
That's great.
yes.
So what is that one key takeaway from your, years of experience? I think you
Okay.
have more than 10 years of experience.
Yeah. So well, there are a number of learnings, I would say, but just to
One key takeaway, right? So that, everyone can learn from you also.
okay, so yeah, I would say dedication with consistency, which I already mentioned when I was talking about startup. That's the very important skill. People say communication is most important skill. If you can talk, you can win. You can say anything, you can win people. But I feel if you are dedicated, you will even learn how to talk. But you have to be very consistently dedicated. That's very important. You cannot start, think, talk 15 days, 1 month, and then give up. It cannot happen. There would be
So you mean the communication skills are important?
communication is of course important. Without communication you can't do anything, but even
Hmm.
that can be achieved. It's not like nobody is born with highly fluent in all the language and kind of stuff.
Hmm.
Everybody lacks some or the other thing, when they talk, but it can be worked on. But to work on, you must have that consistency, that I have to learn something new.
Hmm.
So I would say, dedication with consistency is very important. That's one key to success, I would say.
Okay. So what else do you want to add on? to your journey, to your story, or anything else you want our students to know to get inspired from you?
I'm yet to create a huge impact. So, I will answer this when the impact is there. When, instead of me speaking, let my story make that noise.
We wish you all the best for that, Pranav.
Thank you so much. Thanks a lot.
Okay. So just let our students know that, how the experience impacted you, the UK experience,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Just let them know.
Sure. UK experience is a predominantly wonderful one. You should always focus on the positive sides of it. There are negative sides as well. But if you think on positive, you will get more positive thoughts and more positive energy to, put into it. By end of the day, it's all about what you think. Thoughts are very important. You must make sure that there are no negative energies, negative thoughts, which ruin your
Hmm.
plan or ruin your schedule or whatever you have decided to do. If you feel that yes, going to the UK, like that was a time when I went to the UK, we knew that if I go in September, I will not get post-study work visa.
Hmm.
We were 6 or 7 friends who were supposed to go, and only I went there. Like some chose US, some 3-4 chose MBA in India, kind of stuff. Those who went in the United States, they got their visas and they worked there.
Did you get a post-study work permit back in 2011?
No,
No.
it was not there. So, April 2012, they stopped it, and then
Yes.
they again resumed couple of years back. But
Yes. So
I
we
was
have a
still so
2-year work study permit.
yeah, yeah. So I didn't have that, but yeah, like I knew that I won't get post-study work visa, and that thought was very clear that even if I don't secure a sponsored job, I will come back and I will start again. Like I will start
Hmm.
something. I will work. I will, either work with some company and start something of my own. Of course, it was decided already in the beginning that for first few years I will, gain experience from the corporate world before I go into business and kind of stuff. So, and I tried starting business in 2015 as well. It was same like what you guys do. We were supposed to start
Hmm.
something like, like Canvas Career was the business. We wanted to create impact through, skill development and, like abroad education kind of stuff. But it was like we were
Hmm.
too kid to start, I would say, and we failed. And learnings were there. So I was like, no, we didn't fail. We have to create another saga, but it's just time. Let us learn. Instead of jumping into that, let us learn swimming and then jump. So that is how it was. And then
Hmm.
AideWiser is that. So I learned swimming. I would say not 100%, but yeah, I learned a bit of it that I won't sink again. And now I'm trying to swim, kind of
And
stuff.
and how was the job experience there?
It was good. So predominantly, I didn't do any full-time job, but it was
Part
internships
time.
and a part-time job. Couple of things which are very important is punctuality, which those people actually they strongly value punctuality. So if it's a 4 o'clock meeting, you should be there by 4. 4 to
Hmm.
is not okay. Those are the kind of stuff. Or something like suppose like it was internship, so they used to they used to ask me to come some 3 hours and 3 days in a week. So I
Hmm.
had to inform on every Monday morning what's my schedule for this week. And then you should stick. In case something comes up and you can't go, like you should have to inform me in advance. I'm like, yeah, sorry. So there were challenges happened, like something came up at university, and then I couldn't attend, kind of stuff.
Were
Another
you
thing,
paid for the internships?
sorry.
Were you paid for the internships?
Uh, uh, Two of the internships I was not paid, and one of the
Okay.
internships I was paid. Yeah.
Still, the experience matters a lot.
Of course, I think I learned more from the internship where I was not paid because I
Hmm.
voluntarily did that. I voluntarily did that.
Okay.
Yeah, the other internship which I did, I was like, huh, I will do this because I'll get some money. That thought always comes. So when I did
Hmm.
voluntary internship, I learned more there. And they were the one who told me, like, it was very first day of mine, and he's like, "You are HR, you are studying HR, right?" I said, "Yes." Okay, write a job description for a trainer and push it. Like what I have to write and where I have to push. Like you are HR intern, right? You should do that. And then I spoke with other colleagues who were sitting there, like find some portal and then
Hmm.
at least write something and then put it on Facebook or something like that. And then he was like quite good. Then he suggested some changes and then it started. Then it was like after 2 months down the line, I used to write. Okay, you just tell me the position. I will write the job description. I know how to get the things done. So that is how internships teach you that you become more confident.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. Yes, any other question?
Any
If somebody from students also have a question, they can type in and I will be more than
yes. So definitely, I'll ask you any of the questions what they have shared.
yeah.
I think you have well explained everything, Pranav.
No, if there are no questions, then there are two things. Either they understood everything or they understood nothing.
No, they understood everything.
Great. All right.
Okay. So I think thanks a lot, Pranav, for your kind information, for your kind words and motivating our students. And we wish you the very best in your endeavor.
Thank you so much, Jyoti. Thanks a lot. And
Thank
once
you for
again,
joining us, Pranav.
thanks a lot for
Thank
giving this
you.
opportunity.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye.